What do you do? What did they throw him in jail for?
Racism.
Racism?
Yeah.
Hey, Tommy. I have to really start out by acknowledging all my subscribers from the big UK, Great Britain. Thank you. You guys are really nice. You're good. Thanks for your support. Really appreciate you. And to start out, this is one of my subscribers from the UK sent her daughter over just to come by and have a picture taken with me. So this is Rebecca, and thanks to her mom. Hi, Mom. Hey, God bless you. Your daughter's wonderful. And well, of course, what we got here is Tommy Good and Bad. You find people either they're, like anywhere else here or anywhere else, they're listening to the wrong people. They get the wrong ideas. And they certainly get some wrong ideas about Tommy. But not us. No one ever said fighting the good fight would be easy. But it's the only fight. So, here it is. You know what to do. I'm not going into too much detail. I just gotta tell you, I could use the help. Been getting slammed lately. But you know what to do. I'd like to see some subscribers to Subscribe Star if that's possible. That'd be nice. All right, let's get to it and I'll see you on the other side. There you go. Now, she said you're not very political. Is that...
Not really, no.
Yeah.
I'm never really being like that. I know she loves Tommy Robinson. She never stops talking about him. I think what he's doing is pretty good, but I'm not really followed politics, stuff like that.
Well, there's this old adage, you say you may not be interested in politics, but politics is always interested in you.
Yeah.
So you always have to pay some attention to it, otherwise it eats you up.
Yeah, my mom kind of just like, she informs me of everything. I just like fair enough.
Listen to her.
Okay, I will.
Listen to your mom, okay? Especially about Tommy Robinson. He is really, he's special. I mean, anybody that stands up and speaks truth to power.
Yeah, definitely.
And will take the slings and arrows for it. And he's a lot braver than I am because he has a family. When anybody's got a family that puts, that in jeopardy, and puts himself on the line. And me being an old fart, I don't have to worry about that. So, it's like I can put myself out there without worrying about others.
I was surprised when I heard he's arrested. His family and stuff like that. It would be so hard. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
It was really nice meeting you.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
My mom's going to be so excited. Thank you.
Take care.
Have a good day.
And of course, you're familiar with this gentleman, Tommy Robinson.
The name rings a bell.
It's your bloody surname, not White.
Only the one that belongs to some far-right group.
Well, they spew a lot of misinformation about him, but I'd be very proud of him if I were a Brit.
Right.
He's speaking truth to power.
All right.
And because of that,
I didn't know the name.
That's our surname, Robinson.
Oh, wonderful.
That's what I said. It's your surname.
Oh,
When
great.
she said, "What do I recognise?" I said, "That is your
No,
surname."
it's something I'd read. He was put in prison because we've got certain organisations that are banned.
Well, they put him in prison for reporting on Muslim group rape rings.
I know they put him. Yeah, I know. As I say, I didn't read all the details.
They put him in jail for journalism, for reporting the news they didn't want to be heard.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what they put him in jail for.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'd be very proud of him. Are you familiar with this gentleman?
And we certainly are, yes. And frankly, you don't want to know what I think about him.
No, I do. What do you think about him?
He's a shit. That's what shit.
Why is he a shit?
Because he's verging on the Nazi, basically fascist.
Dream
I think you're listening to the wrong people.
You do?
Absolutely.
No, I'm sorry. I
I
can't
think
agree
he's
with
one
you.
of the people that you should be proud of.
No, he's a
Really?
racist. He's verging on.
Again, I think you're. Have you ever listened to the man?
Yep.
Yep.
Too
I don't
much.
think you have.
Yeah,
I
too
don't
much.
think you have at all. I think you've
Shall we go,
listened.
dear?
I think we're
I think
we'll
you're.
go.
I think you're the Nazis.
Bye.
well, fine.
I think you're the morons.
Well, okay. Everyone's entitled in our country. Everyone's entitled to their own.
Yeah, it's a lot of morons.
It's really quite surprising. I mean, as I say, you come from another country and come
Yeah.
here, and it's really quite amazing what's been going on.
Well, it's always the people that come from countries that are repressed or different come here and recognize what we really have. The people
Yeah.
that grow up here are spoiled. They grow up into it and don't recognize
That's
it.
exactly it.
Are you familiar with this gentleman?
Oh yes, yeah. He got put in prison for pointing out
Yeah.
just absolutely disgusting behaviour.
Yeah. Amazing.
And now I was explaining to my wife and mother-in-law there that you can't now in England, you just say something that's offensive to somebody, not to somebody, like post it on Twitter or whatever,
right.
the police will pay a visit to you. Absolutely ridiculous.
I actually spoke to a London policewoman last week who tried to convince me that, that isn't happening. But it happens on very rare occasions. And I says, well, once is enough.
Yeah.
I mean, once it sets a precedent.
Don't even get me started on socialized medicine. My dad, he's early 80s. They gave him the cheapest possible drugs, to treat a heart condition. Ends up in hospital because they're poisoning him because the drugs are incompatible. And after 2 years of having a heart issue, he still hasn't seen a cardiologist. It's pretty much, once you're past 80, they've got their money, you're not paying into the tax system, do not care. You are going to get the... So when people say it's free, they don't bill you, but you get what... Well, I was going to say you get what you pay for. You don't get what you paid for because you paid it all your life, and it isn't free. When you're working, well, I'm sure you probably know this, you actually pay a charge in your on your tax bill, basically. You have to pay every month. And it's like the basic rate is 33% compared to what hours? 21 on average. So you're paying quite a lot, and then you don't get anything in return. But it's not just me. I was on the bad end of socialized medicine. My friend, he went in complaining for 2 months about being tired, ended up in the ER room, had leukemia. All the doctor had to do was a blood test. How much is a blood test? $4, $5, the actual real cost. Didn't do it. That's free medicine for you. Because everybody thinks that it's free and that we'll get the same. But you don't. You'll get free, but it is not the same at all. So I hope you've got some good support. And
yes.
you do? Oh, that makes me
95% of what I get is positive.
happy. Yeah. Well, that's excellent news. Gives me some hope.
I don't. I look. The idiots are shooting themselves in the foot. The more they talk, the more support they lose.
Yeah, well, yeah. And I think this impeachment nonsense I'm hoping has really shot themselves in the foot.
It has. Believe me, that no weapon used against us shall prosper. They are absolutely lost. I mean, yesterday, he made a deal with China. The stock market jumped 500 points.
Yeah. No,
I mean, even Bill Clinton said it's the economy, stupid.
Right. Yeah.
So they're watching their 401ks jump up. They're watching jobs. They can get a job.
Yeah. Well, and what about the black unemployment rate?
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, and people don't. And actually, although I was speaking with somebody, and I said, yeah, but you got to give it to them for the black unemployment rate. And she goes, yeah, but they're not good jobs. I'm like, well, who cares whether they're good? Or how do you define a good job or a bad job? It's paying somebody money. They got dignity and they got some income.
Thank you. But then you always have a chance to better yourself. There's nothing stopping you from doing that.
Right.
So you know Tommy?
Oh yeah, very familiar with Tommy.
Good. Where are you from?
Texas.
Texas? How'd you find out about Tommy Robinson from Texas?
YouTube. Just started watching his stuff. Then I bought his book, read his book last year.
Yeah.
And, so I'll just watch anything he puts out, him and Avi Yemeni.
Yeah.
Watch a lot of them.
Yeah.
He's the only person to be thrown in jail in England for the journalism.
Yeah.
Law. That's kind of
speaking truth to power.
That's right. He got thrown in jail for exposing pedophiles.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
And I run into people from England out here saying, "Oh, he's a Nazi." It's like, what?
How? What in the fuck has he ever said or done that makes him a Nazi?
That wasn't true. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, that's just the easy way they use to just cast everyone aside. They're like, oh, he's a Nazi. They say Avi Yemeni's a Nazi. He's a fucking Jew. How's he a Nazi? He wears a yarmulke on his head.
Or they say that about conspiracy theorists. Like they make you, they label that crazy around it. So as soon as you start to speak the truth,
look what they did to Alex Jones.
Exactly.
And you know what? Some of the shit he may go off on the deep end, but some of the shit, he's right. You know, Bohemian Grove. That was a conspiracy for like 30 years until he infiltrated it. And then they're like, oh, it's no big deal. Like, bullshit.
You're right, though. They dress it up in Klan outfits and burn effigies of children. And
around each other. What? Okay.
It's a cult.
Exactly. It's scary. It is.
Yeah,
it's
you would think.
Scary.
I mean, the normal people don't do that kind of crap.
No, we don't at all. Like,
really. Let's get the neighbors together and get in the backyard, burn an effigy of it, and stand in front of a deity and worship him. And
put ourselves and masturbate in front of each other.
We barbecue.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Steaks.
only something outside of the human realm could possess someone else to do something like that.
Thank you.
But like we barbecue and eat steaks, and then they say y'all are Nazis.
That word gets thrown around too much.
Meantime, they got.
It doesn't mean anything.
Meantime, they're doing this. They got the child sacrifice bullshit going on.
Yeah, the whole pizza store thing with the art on the walls, and it's
crazy.
It's fucking scary shit. But he's guaranteed, I think.
Oh God, yeah. You kidding me? I mean, there's more enthusiasm and support now than there was in 16.
All they're doing is making us mad. That's all they're doing. They're making us mad. And they're going to push us to a point to where we don't want to fucking hear it anymore.
Well, I'm already there.
Yeah.
Here's if you go to the back of this get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton, you'll see. I mean, I don't put up with their crap.
I tell her all the time, we're steamrolling right into a second Civil War. Into it. And it may not be armies firing at each other, but it's going to be something.
Believe me. Well, Thomas Jefferson said it, from time to time.
Yeah.
You got to
be refreshed with the blood of time.
And he said about every 20-odd years, we're real overdue.
Yeah. And, you know, I think this whole thing with Biden and his son, but they don't care. It's okay when their guy does it. But Trump said something on the phone, so we need to impeach him, you know. But Biden goes over there and actually says, give me money or I'm not giving you money. That's okay, you know. No big deal.
Amazing. Yes.
Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
Oh, I think he's a great guy.
He's a good guy. Okay.
I think he's doing a good. I think he's doing Brit and proud. I think he is.
Okay, right.
Speaking truth to power.
Okay.
You know, what do you think of Mr. Robbins?
Mixed views, really, isn't it? Mixed views, really. Good and bad. Good and bad.
Well, I think the media tends to make up things about him.
Well, if you want to believe that, yeah.
Oh, I believe them. I don't.
Yeah.
I believe the media makes up a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, but when I listen to him himself, I like the guy. I like what he has to say. I mean, he started out. What did he do? What did they throw him in jail for?
Racism.
Racism?
Yeah.
What? Excuse me, but I don't catch that.
It's against the Muslims, isn't it? The racism against the Muslims.
No, he was reporting on Muslim rape rings that were grooming children for prostitution.
Yeah.
How is that racist? How is that racist?
Well, he went to jail for it, didn't he?
But how is it racist? It all started out when he had a shop, and they had a Muslim group rape ring next to him. He was reporting that to the police, and the police weren't doing anything about it.
About child grooming, is that what you're talking about? When you say rape?
They were child grooming for prostitution.
Yeah.
He was going to the police, and he said, "Would you do something about this?" And they wouldn't. So he said, "I'm going out to the street reporting about this." So he started reporting about it on the street, about Muslims grooming children for prostitution. How is that racist?
I'm not going to argue with you. Don't think. What are these about?
Well, you're the one that brought it up. I asked you. He said it was racist, and I'm asking you, how is that racist?
You asked me why he went to jail. That's what you asked me, and I told you why he went to jail.
For reporting, for journalism.
Well, he went to jail because of racism. That's what the English court said he did.
But it wasn't. I mean, how do you get racism out of that?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me that said that.
Yeah, but how do you
ask me the question?
Yeah, but But I asked you, and you said racism. How is that racist?
Well, I wasn't on the court. I wasn't part of the jury.
Then how did the court get racism out of that?
Come on.
I mean, can you tell me how that makes sense?
Nice discussion with you.
How does that make sense? Where was the racism in that? Maybe you like Muslims raping children. Is that the whole thing? You like Muslims raping children? Hey, Tommy. The good, the bad, and the ugly. It's all there on the streets. On the streets. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by. And you'll be seeing more of me. God bless you. See you on the streets.